What's up, folks? Welcome back to the BamCast podcast. The BamCast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Boomjar Physics for the intro song, Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence. For those of you watching, so go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't know. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, use BAM code 10, BAM10, 10% off anything you have ordered at youtuberight.com. Thank you for supporting this show. Help us help them. And we are a sound ambassador for Epidemic Sound. So if you click the link below, you get yourself a month of free, royalty-free music, and you directly help us out here. Here with us, as always, is the faithful co-host Bobby B. Done blue. And as you guys can tell, we don't have the mics. We're at Bob's house. It's just a par. It's a par on Independence Day, where ironically there's a curfew.
Say it's Sunday evening, but it's Friday evening.
I was saying to Tina today, I don't know what today feel like. Every day have a feeling. You know what I mean? Mondays feel like
today
Mondays.
Just
Tuesdays.
went.
Today it was a day. Today didn't feel like a Friday. It didn't feel like a Sunday or a Saturday.
I have work tomorrow, so it just felt like an interruption.
Condolences, dog. I do not have work tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure I will get something to do. But what's up? We haven't done one of these in a week or so. Yo, Bomba, let's just start right away. Here's something I really wanted to pick your brain about, and we've been talking because, it's been going when Mackenzie was sick, of course, but I never picked your brain because it was going on and it kind of fucked up to do. Mm-hmm. So, what is it like having a sick kid, sick enough where you have to go to the hospital?
I mean, the most annoying part about it is that the kid can't tell you what exactly is wrong.
Just cries.
Yeah, so you just have to guess. And then alright, I'm smarter than the average bear. I will say that. I'm not a doctor, but I've watched enough medical shows, I've read enough books.
You know what a GSW
spoken to
is?
Enough doctors, I can make an educated guess. And you can't tell me that doctors don't do the same. They just have a degree to back their guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mackenzie picked up a bug from school. It's probably regular flu. People forget that regular flu still happens.
Yeah,
since COVID is around, but regular flu still happens. So, she got sick, but the issue with her was that she wasn't eating and drinking, so she got dehydrated. So it was so bad that she was really lethargic and things, so went to the hospital. Funnily enough, we went there one night. The first night, as we get there, she opened her boat, running up and down, back to her usual self.
I remember you did send those pictures. It's probably the change forever. It's probably the change of environment.
It's taking forever, so it's yo, we're out. We went back home, she was alright. She had a bottle, something she hadn't done in a while. Went to sleep. Next day, back to looking
mash up,
piss poor again. Went back to the hospital. Took forever, but eventually got into her room. Took forever for someone to see us. They drew blood from her. They gave her 2 COVID tests, both throat and nasal swab. Bear in mind, Mackenzie's not even 2 years. See?
Why? Why did she get 2 COVID tests?
That's what they do for everyone, because they have to do a rapid test right away, and then they do a PCR test to make sure, I guess.
PCR is more accurate, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
And for those of you who don't know or who haven't had the COVID nasal test, it is one of the most uncomfortable things that everybody can go through.
So, and then she had to give blood for blood cultures, and then they had to take a blood sample to test for dehydration.
Whoa. Pause. You take blood to test for dehydration?
The only way to clinically diagnose dehydration
is to check if there's enough water in the blood.
Well, to check kidney function. To check for certain constituents of the blood in the parts per million. So, they were there. Gave her the drip. She was on the drip for 3 hours. I was alright, cool. We're supposed to be able to go.
Skipping over. To get the drip, you have to put in an access.
Oh, yeah, so
that's uncomfortable for everybody.
So she got that as well.
What's that like? Putting it access in for a baby.
You have to hold your kid down while this fuck around in her hand with an needle.
That doesn't sound
It's really stressing.
Yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
So, and then it was messy with the drawing of the blood because I couldn't find the vein.
So tiny.
So I ended up with her blood on me, on my hands. So, if I wasn't like
Scarred
already
psychiatrically
kind of
before.
broken, that would have been like really traumatic, but it was just kind of traumatic. It was more like a medical curiosity. And unfortunately, or fortunately, my mind works like that. I was looking at it from a medical standpoint.
We're definitely calling it fortunately this time. Alright, because, we're not going to call the name of the country, but if you live there, you would now have to go to like PTSD counseling and the whole family would have to get checked out. And,
So, so 3 hours on drip, we're like, alright, cool, we must can go now. The doctor comes in and examines her. He's like,
she got one of the big bags?
saline bag. Yeah.
How much are that?
She got like 140 mils.
Oh, okay.
First shot, over 3 hours. So, well slow. Or it's 120, whatever. She got that. And then the doctor came and gave her a physical exam and said she looks fine.
Physical, like the skin,
check the skin and check the gums and looking at the kid, and she was much more responsive. So he was like, yeah, she looks good, so you should be able to go. We're just waiting on the results from the blood test. So it's like, y'all don't get that yet. Remember his treatment?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, what? Them checking the blood, I assume, for hydration. I don't. If anybody watching or listening knows more, just at us on Twitter and just
tell
us.
That's what they're checking.
They're checking for the blood hydration.
Yeah.
And that took more than 3. Well, it's Jamaica.
It does. It should.
It
But
should.
anyway, so the doctor said to me when I asked him, how come you don't get it back in? I said, boy, the lab moving slow. So if you know that, right? You know, just make me go on. But anyway, dog said, yo,
I'm saying that just make me go on.
we're still waiting on the results. So here we'll just give her another amount of whatever. And we'll... And
Call it a day.
after that, we should be definitely 100% certain that we're alright. So I was like, okay, whatever. So there. That finished now. I lock it off. Bear in mind, there was no nurses around. The dog actually asked me to restart the drip.
Go again?
The dog asked me to restart the drip.
So,
When the first batch was done.
and to restart the
He
drip.
told me how to refill the canister from the back. And then it's like, do the thing at the bottom to restart the drip. So now, obviously, I don't know how to do this properly, so I never got to restart it. So eventually, I went out and got a nurse to do it properly. But
I
anyway,
would assume so.
the failings of the public health system. Moving on. After that second dose, the hydration, she was fine, but she was there sleeping. And she started waking up and fucking around with the access. I was like, yo, looking for a nurse to be like, yo,
grabbing at it?
Yeah, can you come and take out the access? But before we had been letting them know, yo, we want to leave, and the only thing holding us is that the doctor will clear us because they're waiting the results from blood tests. We're telling them the whole night. Bear in mind, we got there at like 10 o'clock that night.
Yeah, he was
9 o'clock that night, and we left at
was
like
messaging me.
4 in the morning.
He was messaging me like this whole time.
No, like sunrise.
Yeah,
so we left
I-
at 6 in the morning.
I woke up when I went to bed and they were there. I woke up and they were there. He was messaging me this whole time.
I kept saying to them, like, yo, I'm going to take my child and leave. I just need one of y'all to come and take this thing out of her hand. No, we can't do that without the doctor saying it's okay. And if you do take her and leave, it'll be against medical advice. And
Oh yeah, you did say them was going to have to file a report.
They'd have to file an incident report, or I'm denying my child medical care. That's the law. I understand why it needs
Fair.
why the law exists, but that's not what she got the treatment. Let me go. You did a physical exam, she was fine. I can see that she's okay. Let me go. No, I'm not let her go. So eventually the doctor comes back around at like 5 in the morning and is like, the only way I can let you go is if we draw a second blood sample so that we can do a comparative analysis at the very least when we do get the results back.
Dehydrated, post-hydrated.
So we're like, yo, I don't really want you to do that, but alright, if that's the only way you're gonna let us go, can that mean that we have to draw more blood?
Which should be another test, which is
So the draw
not
more
free.
blood. No, it was.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, lit. This whole time I thought you were
I
paying
think we
for each
paid
test.
$700 in total for what we did.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabulous. This whole time I thought you were paying for like
But
everything.
So we're like, yo, whatever, fine, just do the fucking thing and let's go. Like, and the only way we got to eventually get to that point, Samantha had to go to start cussing the nurses. Like, we had to start going on.
Somebody tell me. Somebody said she said she'd have to act very Jamaican.
Yeah, like, for go. It was ridiculous. I'm just like, yo, she's fine, take the access out, let me go home. If I take the access out, she's gonna bleed. And that's gonna be an issue.
You know what I mean?
Come take the shit out so I can go.
You know what I mean, son?
So, eventually we get out of there and go home, obviously. And Mackenzie was fine after that. But it took forever. And it wasn't a busy night. And at least not on my side. Maybe it was busy on the other places.
It wasn't busy at Annie.
Where I was, yeah. So, I don't know, it's free, so can I really complain?
We can't.
My taxes pay for it, so I can complain. You see
I mean,
how that works?
I was like, we can't keep saying, no,
pay
get free, I
for
can't
it.
complain. It's like, no, we pay taxes.
I do pay for it. My taxes pay for it.
You fully pay taxes, my
I
guy.
need to stop pushing the table at me.
It went on your side, that was you.
Yeah. So yeah, I complain because
It took long, but your kid's
it
fine.
took long, there were no nurses, the service was shit for the most part.
But did she die though?
No.
That's the way the people that measure success in it.
Fair enough.
But did you die though?
And she was okay in the end. And I am grateful that she was treated and that the pediatrician that dealt with her, he seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Remember his name? Shout him out. Or nah?
Never learned his
It was
Never actually learned his name, TBH.
Monday.
By the way, wait, remember they wanted us to wait for the test results?
Yeah.
They called us 2 days after we left the hospital.
Oh, wow.
for the test
Cool.
results.
Cool. I was going to add an extra layer of like the annoyance just for the listeners. Curfew. So nowhere available to get food. So when you're at like you go there with your kid, sick, is in the night, everybody just hungry until the morning.
Starving.
Everybody just hungry till the morning. So
that just added to the
stress.
frayed edges. And we never slept. Because Mackenzie had the fucking IV in her arm. We never wanted her to roll over and tear her arm open. Or tear her hand open.
never thought of that, you know. You know,
So we never slept.
you know how to deal with people in the psych movies? Just strap them down.
Yeah.
Like that's fully what would come to my mind. Like yo, just strap her.
So, yeah. Not 0 out of 10.
Would not recommend
it at all. Like, don't have a sick child. However, part and parcel, they're born with very little natural immunity. If they're not breastfed, they have even less. Mackenzie was not breastfed, so it's expected that she will get sick. However, I hope she just builds her natural immunity and she just gets through.
Rub some dirt in it.
This flu strain that she had, fever, cough, wet cough, and vomiting.
Yo, man them.
We had to change
sister
the
them.
bed sheet 3 days in a row because of vomit.
Bob did forward to the yard, right? And the man him would look for me and say, I don't know if it's something with them new strain of picnic. But why every time them sick them vomit so much? And then the man proceeded to tell me it's like every time him feed her, she vomit. She get the medicine, she vomit. She cough too hard, she vomit. And I said this to him, and I don't know about you guys, but me, I can't deal with vomit. So if you vomit, my go on vomit. As a matter of fact, I was here a couple of days ago and she was coughing and she coughed at me. And I did say, if you vomit, I'm going to vomit back at you, you know. And Una did laugh. I was so serious. Dog, milky vomits, milky mucousy, Panadol vomits on the bedding.
Are you trying to tell me about
No, I'm not trying to tell you. I am disgusted thinking about it.
To the choir? I'm in church every Sunday.
I'm disgusted.
I heard the sermon.
I'm disgusted thinking about it. You heard the prayer songs.
I'm preaching to the choir.
You smelled the incense.
I swung the censer.
I'm just thinking about it, dog. That is disgusting, man.
The censer is what holds the incense. Censure is what you do legally to shut someone the fuck up.
Is a change in the bedding for me because that just says to me that she's in the middle of the bed because I doubt the kid would be on either side of the bed. So the whole of the bed is now vomity. Did the mattress? Lad.
And as I said, mucus and milky vomit.
Don't Panadol. Don't say pool.
That's about. and there's cereal in the formula, so it's not just straight liquid. There's a viscosity, which is further enhanced by the mucus.
Don't ever say viscosity for vomit again. I know that.
No, there's a certain chunk to it. So, body.
It's not wine, it don't have body, shut up.
You're the fuckest for know that shit have body.
It's not even the consistency in a dog, it's the smell that accompanies it that would like just blow, like throw me. That's why I can't deal with it.
And as a milk. Just imagine partially digested milk.
Inside your belly smell really bad, you know. Like even your own vomit, you're disgusted by it.
I have been to the sermon. Every Sunday, I've been there. You don't... Trust me, you don't have to tell me.
Which is worse? The poops or the barfs?
The barfs, by far.
Because it's
poops
just
are contained in a diaper. Fair. You wipe the ass, throw it away with the diaper.
And you're done. Fair.
Not the ass. You can't throw the ass away. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I fucking thought it and he said it.
Right now.
I thought it and no man said it.
I'm telling you something that is TMI for my daughter, right? We'll change the cereal. We'll get a little sample cereal. We'll have quinoa instead of rice. And since she start eat that, her shit green. like, let me find her right. No. Like a young June plum. like a ripe avocado. Like the skin like green. Like
Doug, I was talking.
Cray. Don't embarrass them.
No, it's not bad. Salad. She eats salad like snack, right? Like she's healthy. So I look at her and I was like, yo, how you eat salad like every day but you poop so irregularly? And then I remember when I carry Mac to swimming and I carry Mac to swimming and she pooped, I have ginger and we did the goat shit joke. So does it come out like a solid dog or like goat poop? She said, and I quote, when it comes out like goat poop, I know I need to eat more bananas. I started crying, laughing. That's not supposed to happen to adults. That's not supposed to happen to adults, dog.
I think what it is for me is that she knows the remedy already. It's like a gardener going out and seeing a yellow leaf on a plant and going, yes.
It need nitrogen. She's like, whenever it happens.
You need a little Epsom salt. She's just like, bananas. I'll have a shake. Dog.
Oh, yo, all right, hold on. I'm irregular. How many times a day, or how often do you poop?
Poop time live.
Poop talk. Comment below. How often in a day do you poop? Or if you don't poop every day, here's one for everybody. How often do you poop?
It's weird that I know this about you, but Martin's poop schedule is
like clockwork.
No, it's not even that.
It's amazing.
The efficiency with which his alimentary canal moves along.
It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Martin is the only friend I know who says he will be woken up
to go
shit at 5:30. His body will go, yo, bad man, right now.
I shit 5:30 every morning regardless of what time I go to bed. I could have come home from a party, fuck up and go bed 5:15, 5:30 a.m.
His stomach's alarm goes off and goes, yo, bad man, up and ready.
5:30 a.m., 10 p.m.
And you know the fuck up thing?
And some point in the middle of the day.
The fuck up thing is that I poop like like when you wake up, it takes maybe 10-15 minutes before your body goes, yeah man, make we do this.
No, my engine start working before the brain wake up. As a matter of fact, is the engine go, bossy, open up. I fully gone to the bathroom, pool, and like just continued my sleep on the toilet. 5:30 a.m. You can set your clock. Kind of gross story. A girl used to sleep over.
Losing followers.
No, I don't really give a fuck. A girl used to sleep over.
Losing fans.
Not at all. And she used to make a joke. She was like, even if I forget to set my alarm clock, you'll wake me up because the bed will move. Because 5:30 a.m.
on the desert
bathroom.
Yeah, so for me though, it's like at least once or twice every morning.
Yeah.
And then like maybe once in the evening.
5:30, 10 o'clock. Some point in the middle of the day. It's just how it goes.
But you know, I think what the thing is though, I do find it of note that I have trained my PE from high school.
Yeah, man.
In the morning, before you go to school,
and then
in the evening, you use the right word. Actually, you completely forget you have a bladder throughout the course of the school day in your mind, and as soon as you were supposed to reach home in your mind, it's time to pee.
On the rare occasions where like my bladder betrayed me and I needed to pee at school, but doc, I know I tell the story on the pod already, but maybe we have new listeners. So. North Street campus at KC, instead of individual urinals, it's just a urinal wall and then there's water continually.
It's a trough.
Yeah, water continually.
Because they're animals.
Washing down the wall and into the drain goes away, you pee out the water. I remember I have a pee, so I stand up in there, I pee in the dog, and I'm man walking and to the bathroom long, so the furthest one stall, a man in there shit.
In the trough?
No, dog, I'm on in there. So the trough is on this side, and then the stalls are on like the other side. So I look over, dog, and a man walking and catches the rakes and smuddy in their shit. And
animals.
Complete animals. And the man yell out, "Smuddy in your shit!" And then the man just held the door and pulled it. So like, the door couldn't open. Man them, I don't know where, it was like the man them the planet, dog. The man them just came running into the bathroom with a garbage bin. I threw it over the stall. Into the stall of the guy shitting. I zipped up, washed my hands, and I never in my life
took a shit at school.
Took a shit in the bathroom at school. Teacher's bathroom or I will die.
No.
I'd as soon as dead.
Nurse's office.
No, nurse did mean, dog. All nurse that days give you a Panadol. Remember when I broke my foot in lower 6, nurse give me half a Panadol I broke my ankle, you know, man, like, broke my ankle.
the whole Panadol, man?
No, bro, broke my ankle. Like, when I tell you broke my ankle in the bad, I knew my ankle broke.
For shame.
But I said it so calmly, people thought I was full of shit. I literally just fell, I went, yo, my ankle broke. What? I guess it's just shock, because the pain never set in yet. But I know when I lift up my knee, my ankle did this. So I was like, yeah, my ankle's broken. No one believed me. Hop, go to the nurse's office, tell her I broke my ankle, she didn't believe me. Give me half a Panadol. Say, lie down, I'll call your father. Hamlin picks me up. Go get x-rayed. Broke my ankle. No one believed me till I came back to school with the fucking thing in a cast. I was like, I told you cunts. I felt it go.
Yeah, I ain't never broken a bone.
You feel it when you do
that way.
You feel that shit when you do.
I hurt my finger a couple of weeks back and it's been swollen and painful. But like other than that, like I have old man pain. Like my shoulder.
Oh, dog, you know Baba G, right? Mm-hmm. You guys are the other one. So Baba G covered.
Okay, you guys are here.
Yeah, I mean, Baba G. Baba G covered the other day, dog. And then when I watch him cowboy movie, them, and he take up the remote. I'm look on him and say,
yo, Jamaicans have a special thing.
For cowboy, man, them love a cowboy movie, dog. Man, I watch him black and white cowboy movie, dog, and take up the remote. I must, yeah, man, love it. I must say, blood clot, brother, how you finger them so big? I never look at Baba G and them before, dog. Like, if anybody...
In the 20 years that you've known him.
I don't look at people's hand.
No, I'm fine, but you've never seen, like...
I'm sure, like, it noted before, but it never had reference, I guess. Mm-hmm. When I pick up, I pick up my phone, my thumb's like this. Baba G thumb covering this, you know. Baba G thumb is 2 thumb. And all them finger them say, so he has very, like... If a man's hands was built
He's a giant.
to build out, no, I'm not tall. The man hand just purpose built, like him built for billiard.
Wow.
Think
He is a handyman.
fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, so I definitely wanted to pick Bob's brain about the whole kid being sick, so that was good. But here's another thing I'm gonna pick Bob's brain about, and it's gonna piss him off. It's gonna be so fun. We're talking about the red pill guys, the MGTOW people, the what you call them?
Martin.
Yo, Bob gets so upset.
Nah, like,
Let me look up my definition for red pill.
there's a group of men, right, who are mad at women because them won't run the thing. But their justification for the thing being run is that they exist. So therefore the thing should be run upon them.
Basically.
That is their entire justification for why women should have sex with them. Because women are there to have sex with men, and that is just how it should go. And the fact that women aren't interested in having sex with them means that something is wrong with the woman.
Basically.
Them man there, it is my strong belief that they should go and have homosexual intercourse with each other.
But they like chicks.
No, they don't.
They like the concept.
They like the concept of women, maybe. In terms of they want women to be servants.
Okay, here's
And
here's our Urban
they
Dictionary.
like vaginas.
Here's our Urban Dictionary.
Well, in concept, because a lot of them have no idea.
Yeah, never felt on. Okay, so
Fucking in.
no, incels are different than red pill people.
Fine, but incels suck too.
Okay.
Their justification is the
incels
same.
are the worst.
Their justification is the same.
So, alright, so the red pill signifies the recognition of the true nature of female behavior, including her attraction to traits of dominance, preference for men with status, attraction to men who have been pre-selected by other women, and hypergamous nature. Red pill men are aware that women are strongly influenced by the culture, and their attraction cues are often outside of their conscious awareness. I can't bother read the rest of it. Here's my thing, right? And I remember the messages
So
too.
they think that women are driven by culture tells them to be, for lack of a better term, sluts. So because of that, they are sluts.
No. Oh, by the way, not claiming to be an expert on this. I just went down a rabbit hole the other day and I was like, Bombard, this will be a fun topic. And then Bob got pissed off and I was like, this is gonna be a topic. Yeah. Like, this is gonna be a topic.
Look, yo, hold on. You don't want to hear about them, dog. Okay, let me tell you something right now. Yeah? Me, I love women. I love females. I hate men. I hate men. I am a complete what's this? The misogynist hate women, right? What's the one for me?
Misandrist?
Misandrist. Man a fucker. Man a shit. Man are the reason why everything go bad on this planet, right?
I like people.
I hate everybody equally. I have no time to
I'm the opposite side of this.
disagree.
I'm the opposite side of this.
Like if you want to differentiate yourself from the pack, fine. If I'm winning shits, but other than that, I hate you. Sorry, it's not personal. It genuinely isn't. But like, I just consider there was a show I used to watch, Spaced, where a guy got high and came to a realization that men are destroyers and women are creators. Mm-hmm. And it's true. Mm. For the most part, men just fuck shit up. Women create life. They incubate it.
That's a very weird point of view. Because
women are creators. They are the nurturers. They are the caregivers. Men are the warlike aggressors, the builders, the conquerors, the destroyers.
So they're the builders and the destroyers.
Are they not?
That's fine, but you only said they were the destroyers. How I like it.
Fine.
You gotta give the building part too.
No, if I want to be biased in my conversation, it's up for you to determine that within your own interpretation of what I'm saying. That's on you. If y'all niggas did that shit with the news you consumed, you'd be better off at night.
Generally.
You'd actually stop consuming. Anyway, if y'all ever seen that movie,
shut up.
While They Live, you need to watch that shit. Cause that shit real.
Man said They Live. Shut up. Pull the chair in. Pull the table in. What was I saying? Yeah. So the main thing that I've noted, based on the rabbit hole that they dive down is like they're upset about hypergamy. What's hypergamy? It is
fuck you.
No. No, it's hypergamy is the action of marrying or forming sexual relationships with a person of superior sociological or educational background. That cannot have been news to anybody.
So fucking up the social ladder?
Isn't that how it's been since forever?
Men created the system that facilitates this.
No, but since
I'm
sex,
so unsure what they're...
But since sex, but my thing is, right? How is this like you've opened my eyes. How did you, from caveman being around, the caveman with the cave and like the meat and the stuff, generally is gonna get the women. How is that something you never did know? That like, people generally women go across and up the social ladder, men go across and down. How did you not know? Is it because we live in a third world country where like, it just, everything's just like blatant for you to say that it's just not padded and behind the computer screen and that. How did you not know that? And also, doesn't everybody? Why is that wrong? Isn't that like nature?
As I said that, man created a system.
Even like other animals.
How a man can be vexed for the system?
It's not like we can fully critique and be upset about parts of the system. Let's not say that. But
fair, no. But
this part's stupid.
Yeah, that part that they are mad about.
This is stupid.
The part that they're mad about
is stupid. How would you not know that? But every
men use the system as well. So
across and down. Up. How did I never know that? And why would somebody...
They're just mad that they're not at the high social status enough that a woman would want to fuck them. In their view, that women are hypergamous. That's...
You ever have a problem in that department? Are you of high social value?
No.
Same answers, same question, same answers for me. It's not them.
It's you.
It's you. It's you. It was so funny watching that because you have a range of them, right? You have like the ones that you're thinking of that are completely like dicks, and then you have like the other range of them where they're kind of like us, or they're just like, stop being dumb.
I fully want to believe that.
Go improve yourself.
Manager shit.
Go improve yourself. I promise you. For every gender, if you go improve yourself, life will probably get better.
Them man, they would only be happy fucking themselves.
He said they could clone themselves.
Yeah, that's
shadow clone jutsu. Wow.
You just considered that?
God.
You just thought of the possibilities of shadow clone jutsu and fucking yourself?
That's gross. But I can see it.
Is it gay?
Is it like elevated masturbation?
If you could
stop playing with the balls while we're having this conversation.
It's 3 of them, bro. And they're all touching the skin. What I was saying, if you could clone yourself and fuck that clone of yourself, would that be, if you're a male, would that be a homosexual act?
Yes.
Fuck a clone of yourself. But
yes.
Wouldn't it be masturbation? Assuming, well, you would feel the pleasure, you're also involved in fucking yourself. It's like the conversation is stuck in your own game.
Yes.
No, but coming in your mouth is.
Yeah, I remember that differentiation. It's like, nah, it's like fucking Facebook. Coming in your own mouth, it's just gay.
Coming in your own dick. That's elevated, like niche masturbation. Right?
Oh, that's gross.
Coming in your own mouth, you've gone too far.
A dude who can do it was asked the question, is it enjoyable? And he was like, no. And I can't.
I'm sure it's just for the novelty, dog. If you could suck your dick, I'm sure you'd only do it just to show someone.
If you could suck your dick, would you?
No.
Same. There's a dick in your mouth.
Thank you. That's like... It's like, yes, on one end, your dick is getting soaked. On the other end,
There's a dick in the air.
However, as I said, sucking your own dick in iffy, plausible territory for being gay, but coming in your own mouth.
We.
That's 100% on the we one. Like,
What would you do if a virgin come to you and be like,
whoa. Do we not the phrasing anymore?
Well, you know, if a virgin did roll up and say, yo, in confidence, dog, that did happen. I can't even say.
Take it to church. Take it to God. That's all I know. You can't tell me in confidence, because I gotta tell Martin.
And I will laugh your fuck.
I gotta tell Martin. I'm sorry, like anybody, I'll tell this to you guys anywhere in the world. For the like 99% of the time, if you tell me something, unless it's like really, really explicitly like, yo, don't tell anybody at all, Martin going over. So
I'll hold it, but best believe I'm laughing in my head.
So
in my head, I am laughing. Much like that that when the light bulb went off the time. Deep inside joke.
What you saying, man? Like, close your argument, man. Like, go 6 feet away, man. You have the virus, the batty up. This is not a batty line. This is not a batty line. Microphone,
Dog. We have some funny like niche jokes that only we get in a mate. We've been partying for too long. So it shall stay.
Yeah, it fuck up
so
that. We've been saying
forever.
that for a long time. That we part too much, or we've been partying for too long.
And it never gets changed. Like Bob would have to do something like epically
And
bad.
that's a fuck you, bitch.
You know, so I could probably still be a friend after that.
Which it's strange.
I could probably still be a virgin after that. You know?
We have
Absolute opposite taste in women. It's so lovely.
like we can appreciate what the other person likes, but for the most part,
completely opposite taste. It's lovely.
It works.
It's absolutely lovely.
There'll never be competition in that department.
Never. Yeah, your woman's beautiful. Yours too, dog. It's like great.
Big up all that.
That's it. It's when we didn't notice that.
I don't know.
It's always been that way, though. It's not even like it happened over time. It's just we will look at two people and Bob
Martin will show me a picture of
right.
the only girl we have ever agreed over is Victoria Justice.
So fine. She's so fine, dog.
It's the face for me. Martin likes the whole package. It's just the face for me.
Her face, her hips, her legs. She's so fine.
Shamorgo.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, we have a friend in the group that what's the name of the group? Nirvana. You always make the comment.
The group he's been in for years.
Yeah, for years.
It's probably him named the group, you know?
No, I am the one who named the group and I changed the title, and I'm the one who updates the display picture every year. But I was mixing it up with Space Monkey in my head. There's a friend in that group.
We don't speak about that group.
You're saying like the societal marketing worked on her? Mm-hmm. For reals is. Because let me just tell you this, ladies. Stretch marks.
We love him.
Look, all it means is you was little and you got big, or you was big and you got little. It's fine. It's little tiger sharks.
Tiger claw.
Like it's fine, but you know, hate stretch marks, hate cellulite, like basically want to be made out of like just porcelain.
Let me tell you something.
Real woman nice, you know?
And this is not, people think that this is a compliment, and I know this is not a compliment, I'm just saying it for stating a fact. Men will fuck anything.
That's not a compliment.
It's not. I literally just said that. People use it as a compliment.
Women will be like, yo, I still get played out, a man still look me dope, like man
will fuck anything.
There are videos of man fucking chickens, bro. If it can fit and they're desperate enough,
it will happen.
It'll happen. That's so not.
You can't use a man to judge your attractiveness.
Man still like a lot of the. Here's a case in point of like man like anything. the chicks who go get the BBLs, so them look like them have a diaper, but them skinny everywhere else. So it's like the things from Men in Black, but with a diaper.
I always say women do things like that to compete against other women.
Come on, don't like that. I don't like
Well,
that.
no, you can't say that.
That's not true. Man out there probably do. I feel bad for them.
I love a natural body.
That will age naturally.
I like a little sag. I like a little squish. I like a little stretch mark. It's real.
You know what I mean?
That's main of the real thing. You see, I have a little sag. I have a little squish. I have a little stretch mark. Who am I to play high and mighty?
A surgeon. Get the talk. You know many women die per year from BBLs?
By the way, if you don't know what BBL is, it's a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah.
Some people, like, for a while it was on the socials and I saw the word going around and I was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh, surgery. And then I was like, oh, Brazilian butt lift. So basically what they do, they just take fat from somewhere else and stick it in your ass and hips. And a lot of people go to third world countries to get it done for cheap and then they get infections and their ass rots.
13% of them die too. So that's
from gangrene.
Like literal your ass rotting off.
Necrosis.
There's a famous rapper, and I don't want any smoke with her fans or whatever. But there's a story where like one of the man them was saying that they was knocking it from the back. And she asked him to stop. And when they turned on the light,
her ass had popped?
No, her ass like concaved. So like whatever was in their shape like this,
like popped the other way.
It flipped. So instead of having a butt that curved out, her butt literally curved in like you'd make the joke. So you just have one round cheek, one dented cheek.
So there's a pop down the edges.
I don't know. I think they have to flip it or some shit. I don't know. But that seems like a lot of problems. While on this topic,
just be real.
While on this topic, and since we're dudes, we can talk about this and then make comments below to help fill in our ignorance.
However, wait. I'd just like to say, before y'all get you
panties and
underwear twisted to be gender neutral on that one. If y'all want to go get your body done, that's up to you. Yeah, please just do it in the safest way possible. I would just like to state, me and Martin over here, Martin and I, we personally prefer natural bodies.
Like, I like petite women, so you don't have to get anything done.
And I don't like them that petite. So
him like healthy woman, eat your food.
Yeah. Grown provisions.
Yam.
Like
starch. Dasheen.
That's like I'm trying to find the perfect word. Every word to describe a thick woman
healthy. We're Jamaican.
Yeah, outside of healthy, every word to describe a thick woman is some way sexist or depreciative. Not the word I'm looking for, but it works in the same sentiment.
Fluffy?
Alright, healthy and fluffy. Those are Jamaican terms.
Juicy.
Wow. You can say that about any woman, to be fair.
No, I know a big girl who, that's what she's like, yeah man, I know, round and juicy, so it's juicy. Wow. That's what she says.
Leg and tight.
She said she round and juicy, and I believe her, so it's like, juicy. She pretty, and she always have a man, I believe her.
You know, yeah, thickers. That's
so we got 3.
So Martin and I got to the fork in the road.
Yeah.
Skinny woman, thick women, Martin went that way, I went this way.
Yeah.
So
it'd be like that. I feel like I'm fat enough for both of us.
I feel the same way too. I just like, I don't know, there's it's the whole, I can advocate that as a larger man, I am much more comfortable than a fit or a maga man could be to lie down up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that same comfort in my woman.
Fair. Also, that's a good point.
If you thought you can suffocate me, I'm there.
Oh, hold on, shit, I forgot. This is something I wanted to.
If you can like squish my head like a watermelon.
Everybody loves that. Everybody. I don't care. Straight, gay, technical, rainbow. Everybody likes that. All right. What I was gonna say, the nails thing. I don't get it. When the nail them long so, and it's on every. I don't get it.
I just want to know how you wipe your bottom.
No, that's a question. That's a question I asked. So for those of you watching, you can get an example. So it's like, and then them like with the pad of them finger. So it's just like
have the nails pointed away.
Yeah. So I oversaw. But why? What's the point of the extremely long fake nails?
I can give you the historical context.
I know the historical context, but that don't apply anymore. The historical context, for those of you who don't know, is that when you had, they weren't fake by the way, they were real grown long nails. And the fact is that you can only have long nails if you didn't do a lot of manual labor and you were a kept woman, high-born person. So you had long nails, you showed off from wealth and opulence. Ironically now, it's inverse, if you've realized, where
It is.
people on a higher socioeconomic ladder, I guess you'd call it, don't have
nails for
the claws, but then others do. Why? I would love to know why, because do you like it?
No. I mean, all right, here's my thing.
I
like a modest nail. Like, if you're going to do a fake nail, it's like can't be long. It can't be like longer than how your regular nail would grow. Basically, like it can't be nothing ridiculous like the length of your finger or nothing like that.
A sober long nail is fine. I'm talking about the wicked one there.
No, claws, no way.
The claws, brother.
The regular
claws that curl.
Yeah, regular acrylic nails. Nah, I'm good with those. Like, man, them things that I know the shapes. I know coffin. I know the pointy ones.
Bob, they tell me as a basic bitch.
The pointy ones, they're nice.
Yeah, they are. The man did not lie. Bob called me a basic bitch the other day. Well, because someone called you a basic bitch. But white almond nails are nice.
Yeah, white toe is nice.
You basic
I was told I'm a basic bitch for liking that because apparently white toes are basic bitch things. So I love a white toe.
Basic bitch.
So if you are like, even if it's just the tip.
I like white fingernails, not necessarily toes, because I don't really care about toes.
I don't really care about the toes. I mean, I'm a leg guy, not a foot guy.
Bingo.
However, ugly feet, X.
I mean, you have like a really long range.
Yeah, no.
To not have ugly feet.
Yes.
But once you hit the stage of ugly feet, everybody can agree.
If me as a man with man foot can look at your woman foot and say, yo, that's ugly. X. Fact. Degeneration.
You're not wrong. Here's another one that was perturbing me. I asked Alison earlier today and she explained to me and I was like, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because I knew there had to be a reason. Mm-hmm. When women shave off their hair to then wear wigs. I was confused for the longest time.
To remove the damaged hair.
Yeah. Allow the fresh hair to grow as a protective style.
Protective style.
Yes. I knew there had to be a reason because just think about the action.
See, the Caucasians amongst us may not have any concept of it.
I knew there had to be a reason, right? Because just think of the action of shaving your hair to put on fake hair. That immediately just seems like a really dumb action. But if not everybody, but a lot of women do it, I knew there had to be a reason. So I did ask Alison.
Yeah, it's because, alright, so
it's a protective style. Mm-hmm. Also, it allows for just legit freedom of expression and creativity.
Mm-hmm. You can do more with the fake hair.
Yeah. So I knew there had to be a reason. The long nails, I don't care about your reason.
Our beautiful black women have been brainwashed by the
European standards of beauty. Yes. Because they want to have good hair.
Good, like even
the concept of good hair in a brother.
I hear people say it, and like it pissed me off.
Pretty hair.
They said it to me growing up. Oh, you have pretty hair, and like growing up, I never had a concept. I wasn't woke, basically. I was a brown youth growing up in country, so I was the fucking talk of the town, basically.
Once I added pretty.
Yeah. So fuck up looking back on it, but I really wasn't. The girl that would play my hair in class because I had nice hair and pretty hair. But that automatically makes the hair that grows that black people hair naturally ugly hair. And it ain't. Somehow the head tough. Ain't gonna lie. That don't mean something wrong with it. Your head just tough.
All it means is a little care, you know.
Yeah.
4C hair is the hardest, curliest hair. The hardest, curliest hair in the world. It just needs hydration.
You do not need to put in chemicals for denature the proteins in your hair to release the kink and make it straight like the white people. Is them make people feel like that is a standard of beauty? Me want to say
I thought chemically straightening your hair was breaking the sulfur bonds between them. Yeah, I guess that would be chemically denaturing the protein. All right, cool. Sorry, I was going through chemistry in my head a while ago.
Boom blast. Never forget that your hair is made out of protein extrusions out of your skin. So if you're gonna change the shape,
and when them kinky,
it's because the
sulfur
proteins
bonds.
have a lot of bonds in between.
So you break the sulfur bonds straight the hair.
Yeah. So but to make people feel like that is the standard of beauty, that's that cultural brain.
The man them literally came, beat, murder, and thought we're the pretty ones. Like, yeah, it's holdover. And nowadays, like here's something I really like about I rate about my sister. Aunts used to ask her, because if you ever pre the themes, they all have creamed hair. Aunts used to ask her, when you get creamy hair, when you get straighten hair, and from Tina, lick a picnic, Tina was like, nothing wrong with my hair. And I didn't even pre it as a teenager, because like, you're not preening them thing there, but young adult weren't woke. Young adult looking at it is like, yeah, that's a real fucking statement. Nothing wrong with her hair, and she didn't know that from she's a single digit.
It grows to her head. Like what the fuck are you going to
do? It grows on my head. Nothing wrong with it. So I always rate that. Always did rate that.
Alright, like it's like the eyebrow thing. That vexes me, man. Let me tell you something. The eyebrow thing. I can't find.
Oh, you mean shaping them eyebrow?
No. Shaving it off completely
and drawing that shit back on. I'd rather you do the wig and long nail thing. I couldn't deal with the long nail thing. That if I look on your face, all that going on my head, all that will run through my mind. No, I went dip my finger in water and go so. That's all that way coming in my head. I just
be looking at it like, why are you so surprised all the time?
You know what's that dog in high school, they get catch with that though.
Good one.
Yeah, brother, the man.
Imagine if like, brother, you just surprised now.
Brother, the man have some long sideburns, you see me, dog? And that's just when you're a teenager and like the longer your sideburns, you say, "Bomba dog, you line up sharp." So man, I flex with him long sideburns, dog, and I think it was his brother named Burn, and Burn just looked on him and goes so. And I rub him face on the sideburn, rub out. But then it's at the whole school mash up, dog. That's really rough.
No, but I mean, even as us growing up, like growing up, I wasn't a big fan of facial hair. I wasn't in a rush to get my facial hair to come in. I enjoyed my boyish looks. Growing older, I hate my boyish looks. I look like 12 without my facial hair.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it more now. However, growing up, seeing that act of puberty of getting your first peach fuzz and your first strand, and you go to school and you show your dogs and say, and you spend the whole day
rubbing your little tree strand there.
Try and get little hair comb, because I say, whenever I rub the hair, I go comb. And I went to school, right, with a coolie brother. Right? Nikhil, big up yourself anyway.
Nikhil been hard like that.
If Nikhil come school in the morning, clean shave, Nikhil go home with a full beard, the same day.
Nikhil been hard a beard, dog.
And this is like 4th form, 5th form, and I am pushing and peach fuzz them time, and I look at them like, yo, what the fuck?
He's like Shamar.
No. Shamar, I call Shamar man bear pig. Right? For good reason. He is half man, half bear, half pig.
Bro, God. Me in a high school, you know, and like we in a lower 6. Dog, we in a lower 6.
Dimitri. Anyway, Dimitri. Big up yourself.
Bro, God, when Dimitri take off his shirt, Dimitri, it's called a marina here, a wife beater abroad. When Dimitri take off his shirt, the man have on a wife beater made out of hair.
Dog, the
man have on a marina made out of hair, dog.
Like shave out, like just like.
Shamar at least don't have no hair on his back, but like that
Shamar have a carpet.
The man hair on him head connect to the hair on him face right here, and then the hair on him face run down him neck and it connect to him chest, and so he just has one continual sheet of hair from the top of his head to his waist. Don't want to know anything else. I assume it continues, but I remember one time, it was funny. I remember one time I walk in at the bathroom at home in a dark, like, cause the light was on but the door wasn't locked. So I figure, I don't know what I'm doing, like put on. So I walk in for go put on something. And the man just turns around.
Yeah, chest full of nair.
Bro, nair from him face go right down. My ball of laugh. And you know what?
It's like
the nair didn't do shit. The nair thinned it didn't take off the hair.
I remember going in high school, the swimmer, the man them that have to shave them legs.
Yeah.
Did we fuck with them for that?
Make the man them more hydrodynamic.
I was going to say aerodynamic, but
Yeah.
hydrodynamic.
Man, them more hydrodynamic now. Make them just cut through and then the man them have to wear them swim cap. And, you know. Swimming was fun. Not gonna lie. That was one of the highlights of high school was swim meets. Because that's 2 days of no school. Going to the pool where girl I got there in a swimsuit and you just go over to the girl inside.
I was on the cricket team.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because you know what I did on the cricket team?
Get people water.
Scored. Even less labor than getting people water, man. I sat down beside the scorer from the team who were playing. They gave me the scorebook and they gave me the pencil. And I wrote in what happened on the field.
What the fuck? Why did
I
you...
got lunch. I got to miss school. And I was part of the team. Came on my report card.
Man, I was on the cricket team.
I was.
What did you do? I was the scorer. So like you scored points? No. I recorded the score.
I must go.
You must, yes, we hear the kiddo crying. So, we're gonna wrap up this party, guys. We're partying on Sunday.
Oh, I guess.
Lit. So you guys are gonna get 2 pots. I'll probably drop this one.
Loki's winning.
Loki's winning. Thank you guys for watching this episode of the BamCast.
Alright now, yo, if you don't know, Loki's in charge of Earth.
Chaos.
Chaos.
Absolute chaos.
Pure
Yo,
chaos,
oh god, dog, we need to talk about the state of Kingston. Next pod. So thank you guys for listening to this episode of the BamCast. BamCast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to BamDrive Physics for the intro and outro song. Prismatic Verse for the intro sequence. Go to youtube.com, promo code BAM10, 10% off anything you have ordered. As well as use our link below for Epidemic Sound. We're sound ambassadors there. You get a month free royalty music to use for your creative stuff and you directly help us out over here. Thank you as always, faithful co-host Bobby B.
I know it might be weird, but I really like those videos with the people holding really tiny mics.
You're definitely blowing out the audio.
You fuck with me.
Dropping bombs on your moms.
Fuck the audio. Carl.